Hi there, how's it going? I'm Gabriel. I'm here in the town of Ksamil, Albania, in southern Albania near the border of Greece and on the Ionian Sea. There are some of the nicest beaches right there on the Albanian Riviera, and I'm here waiting for a bus coming from Saranda, which is the larger town up that way. You can't really see, but that street sign there says Butrinti, and Butrint is an area of ancient ruins from BC that were Greek, Roman, various cultures occupied them at different times. They're supposed to be really awesome, and so I'm going to catch the bus, and it is just a few kilometers that way, and then going to explore them for several hours despite this intense heat here in the middle of July. Hopefully there's a little shade at the ruins. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it. I love exploring these historical sites, especially when they're thousands of years old. So hopefully the bus comes sometime soon here. Here we are, entrance. And so I thought that I would incorporate into this video how much things cost throughout the day. So I'm staying at a studio apartments in Ksamil there, and it is $30 per night. And that is a room with private bathroom, a nice balcony, a kitchen with a fridge, like really nice, and a good location, a little bit away from the main beaches and everything, but a short enough walk to get to the really nice beaches nearby. The bus ride there costs just 50 cents. It took just about 10 minutes there. Coming from Saranda, it's further. That would be like 30 to 40 minutes to get down here from there. And then the entrance fee going into the Butrint ruins here is 700 lek. So in Albania, then they use the Albanian lek as their currency, and the exchange rate is about 115 lek to $1 US. But for the sake of simplicity, just think of it as 100 to 1, which means when you see 700 lek, then that is basically about $7, a little bit less than $7 US. And then I have here a sandwich that I bought at a supermarket last night, and then put it in the fridge back in my room for today. 80 lek, that is like 70 cents or so for a big sandwich here. So Albania is definitely nice and cheap. All right, time to head into the ruins there. That is a Venetian tower. Venetians at Butrint. The Republic of Venice was an economic powerhouse dominating Mediterranean trade between Europe and the Levant through naval might from the 11th to the 18th centuries. In 1387, the Republic purchased Corfu, a Greek island that is straight out there. I can actually slightly see it. They purchased Corfu along with Butrint to control shipping and trade along the Adriatic coast. And I will point out that I got my shirt and my hat wet in the water there, and that helps a hell of a lot to cool down. I love the sound of these cicadas or whatever these insects are. Very loud. Just a little taste of the ruins here, and fortunately there are in fact lots of trees, so that is awesome. Help cool things down. And so I guess it isn't exactly known when this area became first populated by humans, but the Greeks arrived here from the island of Corfu in around the 6th century BC, so the 500s BC, so 2,500 years ago, and began building a city here, and then it was a very thriving city within a century, and then the Romans took over and occupied it starting in 167 BC, and then later the Byzantines took over the city, and then as you saw in that other plaque, the Venetians, so There is just layers and layers of history here. Check it out, some turtles sitting on that rock, and then I can see some in the water. Wow, super cool. And then here is an amphitheater. Wild. This is awesome. What a trip it would be to step into this scene 2,500 years ago. Cool. So this is a huge site. It's actually part of a national park that spans 29 square kilometers. And then the ruins are just part of the national park. And they are pretty extensive as well, so there's a lot more to see. Julius Caesar's designation of Butrint as a Roman colony in the 1st century BC led to dramatic changes in the city's infrastructure. A forum was constructed where an earlier Greek marketplace, agora, once stood as a monumental open space to be used for public business and worship. The forum was once lined by major Roman buildings. These included temples richly adorned with frescoes and marble. An earthquake destroyed the forum and its adjacent buildings in the late 4th century AD. Here's a map of Albania, and we are right there at the very bottom. There's Corfu. That must be it right there. Greece. The Ionian Sea. Sarande just north. It looks pretty big from here, but it is a small country. All right, that was some really awesome exploring, absolutely amazing. I am now waiting for the bus here, heading back towards Sarande, and I'll get off in Ksamil. I just got a juice here. It cost 150 lek, which is about like $1.30 or so. That's a little bit expensive actually. I got it at this restaurant here, right near the ruins. You would normally pay like 100 lek or something for this, which is less than $1. So I'm going to head back to my apartment, get out of the sun, take a break, and then I will finish this video showing you what I have for dinner. And so it's evening now, cooling down finally, and I'm at a restaurant that is about a 10-minute walk from my guest house that is up that way, sort of up that little hill there. And I'm starting off with a green salad, it is called, which looks a lot like a Greek salad, but it is slightly different. I'm not exactly sure what is different actually, because it looks pretty similar, but he said that it wasn't a Greek salad, it's a green salad. Anyways, looks good. And some bread. And then I've got here a beef steak. I was going to go for a moussaka, a traditional Greek dish that's really good, but their power is out, I guess, so they couldn't make that one. So anyways, got the steak with some nice looking, looks like kind of like tzatziki Greek sauce. We're very close to the Greek border here, so I'm sure there's some real influence. And the steak is just 700 lek, which is less than $7, and just $2 for the Greek salad. And the bread comes with it, so less than $10 here.